afternoon markets. So, when in Vietnam, an hour ago there was nobody here, but now everybody's on the street selling fruit and veg and everything. And on the left here is one of the wet markets, but there's hardly anybody in there at the moment because of the coronavirus. They've closed a lot of it up, and I guess it's only been about a week since the virus finished, so they've actually just this was a particularly small market just near our house, but they've only just finished the lockdown about a week ago, and so it's still a lot of people haven't come back. That's why there's only the ones on the street and not the ones up in the market yet. But anyway, yeah. So if you oh, look at these kids over here. That bloke was on his mobile phone too. Oh, there you go. You can swim in this pool. I didn't know you could swim in here. Xin chào. Xin chào. Peter. Tiếng Anh rất tốt. Không biết. Swim okay. Up. Up. So I didn't know that people actually swam in here, but this is actually a local swimming hole by the looks of it. There you go. So I don't know what the sign says. The sign probably actually says no swimming, but anyway, so oh, there we go. They're swimming across it now. I think it's only chest deep. Like, I think they can stand up in the middle there, but I'm not sure. There you go. The water doesn't look exactly what you'd call clean, but maybe it's cleaner than most waters around here. Probably doesn't kill too many kids. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you like my tips on weddings. If you are looking to get married here, it's certainly culturally different, and I had no idea what was going on for most of that wedding. I just followed instructions and walked where I was supposed to walk and dressed how I was supposed to dress, and that was about it. But if I had my time again, I'd definitely have an interpreter with me for the wedding. Just to interpret things, because my wife couldn't interpret a lot of the things quickly, and I'd have a videographer. Oh, there we go. There's young fellas here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jumping off the wall into the water. There we go. Anyway. I've been here a long time, and I've never ever seen anybody swimming in any of these types of places. There's actually a swimming pool up the road, and yeah, and the swimming pool is literally packed, but I've never seen anybody swimming in one of these little swimming hole type things like this. But I'm not sure that I'd go for a swim in it. Looks a bit, average. Xin chào, xin chào. it's got facial tracking, this camera, so I turn the camera around and it tracks my face and just turns around. So it's good because it stops it wobbling all over the place, but it's bad if you're trying to quickly, you know, point the camera at somebody and go, hey, have a look at that. So it's good for just driving along and having a chat while you're driving along. Anyway, if you are in Vietnam though, you do want to be aware of the road rules. Apparently you're not allowed to drive along talking on the phone, but I haven't seen anyone observe that. And you're not allowed to drink and drive either. And people have told me there's breath tests, but I've never seen one. Mind you, I haven't been breathalyzed in Australia for 2 years, so, you know, I guess it's probably a bit the same here. Now we're just driving out of town here. There we go. See, driving out of town towards my house. And the road rules here, if anyone comes in from this lane on the left here, they've got right of way. They don't even look, you know. The road rules are that the main drag, as it were, has got to give way to the traffic that comes in from the sides. They literally don't look ever. And you know, I mean, I still look because every now and again I'm a bit worried about getting run over by a Mack truck. But you know, I've seen people. It doesn't matter whether they're riding a push bike or a motorbike or in a car. They just come in from the side lanes. And they don't even have a look, not a care in the world. Anyway, there's a fish farm. These are all fish farms in here on the left and right. I'll go up this little track here. I think this goes to my house. But yeah, if you watch my wedding video, you'll see them actually feeding the fish. The one that's the 4 steps to get married in Vietnam, to actually register your marriage. And actually that's probably a good place to leave this video, is watch that one about how to register marriage, because once you've actually got married officially, and you've got to do that first, or rather, you know, officially for the family, then you need to register your marriage with the government, and of course, and there's 4 easy steps to that doesn't involve a high-priced lawyer, and I had quotes from $3,000 to $5,000 to get that done, and in the end it only cost me about $700. So it's worthwhile watching that video to learn how to do that. Anyway, hit the subscribe button down below and you'll see much more of my story. I'm living in Vietnam and setting up a factory here, so if you want any steel parts made or that's what I'm going to be doing here, is hiring cheap local labour to weld up steel stuff and sell it to people in America and Europe and Australia. So if that's you, and you order stuff by the container load, or you buy it by the container load now, you might be buying it from China, and you might not be happy with their service at the moment. Let me know and we can organise to give you a quote for that stuff from Vietnam. Alright, like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell button so then you get notifications.